Origin and formation of the Jomsvikings.
The Jomsvikings, a semi-legendary order of Viking warriors, originated in the late 10th century. According to various sagas and historical texts, the order was founded by Palnatok, a chieftain from Denmark, around the year 960 AD. Palnatok was known for his exceptional martial skills and leadership qualities. He gathered a group of elite warriors, bound by stringent rules and a strict code of conduct, to form the Jomsvikings. Historical context. During this period, the Viking world was characterized by frequent raids, battles, and shifting alliances. The Baltic Sea region, in particular, was a hotbed of conflict and competition among various Norse tribes, Slavic peoples, and emerging Christian kingdoms. The formation of the Jomsvikings can be seen as a response to this turbulent environment, providing a disciplined and professional fighting force that could be hired by various rulers and chieftains. Jomsborg, the fortress of the Jomsvikings. The stronghold of the Jomsvikings was the formidable fortress of Jomsborg, which played a central role in their operations. While the exact location of Jomsborg remains debated among historians, it is commonly believed to have been situated on the southern coast of the Baltic Sea. The island of Wollin in modern-day Poland is often considered a likely site. Construction and layout. Jomsborg was reputed to be a heavily fortified and strategically designed fortress. According to sagas, it featured high walls and well-defended gates with towers overlooking the surrounding waters. The construction was likely intended to withstand sieges and assaults, providing a secure base for the Jomsvikings. Function and importance. Jomsborg was more than just a military fortress. It served as the headquarters and communal center for the Jomsvikings. It was a place where they trained, planned their campaigns, and maintained their naval fleets. The fortress also functioned as a hub for trade and diplomacy, attracting merchants and emissaries from different regions. The Code of the Jomsvikings. One of the most remarkable aspects of the Jomsvikings was their strict code of conduct, which differentiated them from other Viking groups. This code governed their behavior, discipline, and loyalty, ensuring their reputation as elite warriors. Key rules and regulations. The Jomsvikings Code included several important rules. No fleeing in battle. Jomsvikings were forbidden from retreating in the face of a weaker or equal enemy. This rule ensured their bravery and commitment during battles. Vengeance for comrades. They were required to avenge the death of their fellow Jomsvikings. This fostered a strong sense of brotherhood and loyalty within the order. Maintaining equipment. Warriors had to keep their weapons and armor in pristine condition. This emphasis on maintaining gear reflected their professionalism and readiness for combat. Equal division of spoils. Any plunder acquired during raids or battles was to be equally divided among the Jomsvikings, promoting fairness and discouraging internal conflict. Age and skill requirements. Members had to be between the ages of 18 and 50 and demonstrate exceptional martial skills to join the order. Recruitment and membership. The Jomsvikings attracted warriors from various regions, including Denmark, Norway, Sweden, and the Baltic lands. The recruitment process was rigorous, ensuring that only the most skilled and disciplined fighters were admitted. Prospective members had to undergo tests of strength, courage, and loyalty. Training and skill development. Once accepted into the order, recruits underwent extensive training in combat techniques, naval warfare, and survival skills. The training was designed to maintain the high standards of the Jomsvikings and enhance their prowess on the battlefield. Battles and notable campaigns. The Jomsvikings participated in numerous battles and campaigns across the Baltic region and beyond. Their reputation as fierce warriors and expert seamen made them sought-after mercenaries by various kings and chieftains. Battle of Hjörungavágr. One of the most famous battles involving the Jomsvikings was the Battle of Hjörungavágr, Hjörung Bay, around 986 AD. The Jomsvikings, led by Sigvaldi Strutt Haraldsson, faced a combined Norwegian force led by Earl Hakon Sigurdsson. The battle was fierce, and despite their bravery, the Jomsvikings suffered a significant defeat. This battle was a turning point, highlighting both their strength and vulnerabilities. Battle of Svolder. The Jomsvikings also played a crucial role in the Battle of Svolder around the year 1000 AD. This naval battle involved a coalition of enemies against the Norwegian King Olaf Tryggvason. The Jomsvikings' participation was instrumental in the coalition's victory, leading to Olaf's downfall. This battle further cemented the Jomsvikings' reputation as formidable warriors. Way of life and culture. The life of a Jomsviking was governed by discipline, camaraderie, and martial excellence. Their shared values and code of conduct created a unique warrior culture within the broader Viking society. Daily life. Life within Jomsborg revolved around training, boarding ships, and preparing for missions. The Jomsvikings followed a strict routine to maintain their physical and combat readiness. Training sessions included weapons practice, shield formations, and naval maneuvers. Social structure. The Jomsvikings' order was hierarchical, with leaders like Parnatok and Sigvaldi Strutt Haraldsson at the top. Below them were the seasoned warriors who had proven themselves in battle. Recruits, although respected for their potential, had to earn their place through rigorous training and adherence to the code. Brotherhood and loyalty. The sense of brotherhood and loyalty among the Jomsvikings was paramount. Their code emphasized mutual support and vengeance for fallen comrades. This created a tightly knit community where each member relied on the others for survival and success in battle. Legacy and historical impact. The legacy of the Jomsvikings extends into both history and legend. Their story has been preserved through Icelandic sagas, historical annals, and folklore. Sagas and literary sources. Much of what we know about the Jomsvikings comes from sagas like the Jomsvikings saga and other medieval texts. These sources, while often embellished, provide valuable insights into their culture and exploits. The sagas depict the Jomsvikings as paragons of valor and discipline, immortalizing their deeds. Influence on Viking culture. The Jomsvikings' strict code and professional approach to warfare influenced other Viking groups and set a standard for martial discipline. Their model of a warrior brotherhood inspired similar orders and groups within the Viking world. Modern interpretations. In modern culture, the Jomsvikings are often romanticized as noble and fearless warriors. They have been featured in literature, film, and other media, contributing to the enduring fascination with Viking history. The Jomsvikings were a unique and remarkable group of Viking warriors who left an indelible mark on history and legend. From their origins under Parnatok to their participation in significant battles like Hjörungavágr and Svolder, they demonstrated extraordinary martial prowess and discipline. Their fortress, Jomsborg, served as a stronghold of their order and a center of Viking activity in the Baltic region. Bound by a strict code of conduct, the Jomsvikings embodied the ideals of bravery, loyalty, and professionalism. Their way of life and their legacy have been preserved through sagas and historical texts, ensuring their place in the annals of Viking history. Although they eventually faded into legend, the Jomsvikings continue to captivate the imagination as iconic figures of the Viking Age.